Raikou's Renaissance is in action. I'm back in Australia and I'm ready to game again. The Chinese closet is behind me. But first, before I get into this game, I got some business to attend to. Now listen here, asynchronous chat. You're alright for a while there, but I ain't need you anymore. Go on, get out of here. You dang old asynchronous. You get the hell out of here. Go on. Out of here, you goddamn asynchronous chat. Okay. Now that's dealt with. No more asynchronous chat, because the whole reason I had the asynchronous chat to begin with was because I couldn't stream. Now I can stream in Australia again. So why would I have an asynchronous? Why would I have an async? I can synchronize my chat now. Don't you see? Don't you understand? I can synchronize my chat. You reckon this fella's max speed jolly? I got an idea here. I think I might be faster and I'd explode. I just hope they're not one speed faster than me. That would be a disaster. It's not the case. It's not the case. We're there. We are there. And it's as if the world is anew. Fellas, I came back from a 10-hour flight yesterday. Forgive me if I'm a bit frazzled. I exist within two worlds. One is a world where outside my window is drilling and the nut shop across the street advertising their nuts at full blast with a speaker that loops the same thing for 10 hours. Now I return to a country where it's mostly quiet, but there's like kookaburra and stuff. There's kookaburra that they make a funny noise. Birds are weird here and they like laugh at you and make strange sounds. There's sort of weird birds here. There's magpies and stuff, which are aggressive birds. You can understand my confusion at the end in the situation I'm in. I can barely speak, as you might be able to tell. I can barely speak. I can't quite make sense of my reality. My reality is sort of... Oh, what do you know? Reginald duo. Me, Reginald. You, Reginald? Me and you both Reginald? Okay, well, we'll trade T-Waves, I suppose. Why not? I don't really want to switch in on a T-Wave right here. That would be bad. That would be bad, probably. We find ourselves in a bit of a Reginald standoff. Oh? I've T-Waved your Reginald. What are you going to do to my Reginald now? Dare I go to my Zard? I was about to say my Sif. That is not a Sif. That's a whole different creature. That's a whole different creature. That guy's disparate. As a creature. I've been told that the playlist is randomized, and yet I do feel like it's playing in normal order. Which sort of messes with my head, doesn't it? What do you think Reginald's deal is like, cosmically speaking? What do you reckon? I'm gonna click superpower just while I'm here, do a bit of damage, and then see where we go from there. Now, you see, now someone might be inclined to hit me with to like stop trying to hit me and hit me, you know? Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Alright, Swampet's a bit of an issue. I can't really switch in on it. I have a Raikou HP Grass for it, which does the trick, but they just do damage to my Raikou. I click HP Grass into nothing, and then we're sort of back to square one. I think I go Reginald on the Swampet. Try to explode if I can, and maybe. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, maybe. I'm just hoping that I'm just hoping I have what it takes to be seen in the world. I don't want to be forgotten and fade into nothingness like dust in the wind. I want to be remembered like a mountain that stands tall for centuries. Different generations remember the mountain. Why are people joining the battle? What's up with this? I didn't allow spectators. You're in John Flutterman. You're inviting people to the damn battle. Well, I got an audience today. I've got an audience, don't I? Aerodactyl Sif, is it? Well, I could T-Wave this Sif. I could T-Wave this guy. Couldn't I? I really wish I didn't throw away my Metagross now, but there was a dire situation with the Marowak. I would have been in trouble if I didn't, I think. Sort of an awkward matchup. The Marowak lead happens to be pretty good against this, I think. I'll go for the T-Wave. Just see what's happening. Swampert. I could honestly go for a damn Explosion, but then my defense against Aerodactyl is non-existent, isn't it? It's true. I could pretend that I'm HP Grass Swampert. That's gonna be a bluff opportunity. Oh, it's Endeavor Swampert. Well, we gotta check if this has good option called Ice Beam. If it doesn't have Ice Beam, Salamence actually beats it weirdly. Let's see if it's got Ice Beam. It's got Toxic. Oh, I'm Refresh Salamence, man. This is perfect for me. Isn't this perfection? Aren't I in incredible position? Dude. I can refresh my poison away in this situation. Okay, well I'm gonna do that. I'll first toss to get rid of this substitute. And then we'll go back to Salamence, and then I'll sort of just dance and dance and then never die. But then Aerodactyl could come in. We're gonna have to check it at what stage do I destroy Aerodactyl with Brick Break, because that's important information. Wouldn't you agree? So, like, let's see, Aerodactyl. I would need a +3 to KO Aerodactyl, wouldn't I? Well, I'm dancing and I'm dancing and I'm dancing, and they say that I'm never dancing, and they say that I don't dance. Endeavor? Oh, this is interesting. Well, I'm already outrunning the fella, even post berry and all that. So would they... I wonder what they would do here, if they sub or if they expect me to continue dancing until I never die. Or if it's been said that I will never die and therefore, like, there's little to be done about it. I'm going to refresh now. And I hope that they switch out here to preserve Swamp. It's a pretty high value preservation of Swampert, to be honest, because... Unless they know the team. They might know the team. I don't know. Alright, we've got the... My insane refresh. Reginald regrettably will live this. I've chipped Swampert, though. That could be good for me, because now it's dead to a +1 double edge and such. So I could do for Mega Doo-Doo scenario. Could go for a bit of a Mega Doo-Doo, you know? This fella also could get full powered. So we'll just go for this Brick Break, why don't we? Let's just hope they don't figure out that well, they're about to figure out that I don't have Rock Slide, aren't they? And therefore I'm in a bit of trouble against this Aerodactyl. Aren't I? Indeed, I really don't want to take a big Endeavor on fella. If I take a big Endeavor on fella, I'm in trouble. Okay, I think what I do is actually Brick Break, not Refresh, because this fella's going to click Explode. And therefore, like, if I refresh, they explode, I'm dead. Whereas if I click Brick Break, well, okay, now they might do something else, right? Because I've shown them that I'm... Well, they didn't know what I clicked, did they? They didn't know what I clicked right there, so they might do same thing. From their POV, it's still good if I'm a parried Salamence on the next turn. That's still fine. They've still sort of dealt with the issue. They've engineered a scenario where I cannot refresh, really, unless I want to die. Oh, well, now they did exit and preserve the Registeel, so I could have refreshed there, but I wouldn't have really even 1v1 Salamence, wouldn't I have? Wouldn't it have... Keep speaking, Jim. Keep speaking. You see, like, going straight to Registeel feels pretty bad here. I have to admit. It doesn't feel great. I might go for just an HP Fly. Well, the full power is completely devastating. I wanted to at least chip this. You know? I could have gone straight to Reginald and it would have been better. Well, I could have got full power to Reginald as well. I suppose we're in the same scenario, but I'd have -1 Salamence. Damn it. Well, I could T-Wave. And then Charizard beats it. I think I will do that instead of exploding, because I could preserve this, Reginald. For a sack or something. Alright, they go in there. And things are happening. If I go for it. What if I'm smart here, rather than stupid? We're sort of almost in position for a... We're sort of almost in position for a DD Sif win condition, aren't we? They went for Explode. It's actually pretty low value Explode. I think they were trying to catch Charizard right there. Which is a fair thing to do. I almost went Charizard. I decided to stay, though, instead. The Charizard switch in was tempting, but I ended up going against such an idea. Isn't Raikou faster than Swampert post Salak? Isn't Raikou just faster? Yeah, by literally 1 speed, it's faster. That's good info. Well, see, here's my issue with the scenario, is that I go Raikou, I sort of get destroyed regardless, don't I? You know what I could do is I could actually stall the... No, I don't have freaking sub. If I had sub, I could stall Endeavors. Can't really do that without substitute, can I? Well, I just need Reginald for Aero, definitely. Reginald's pretty important. I feel like I gotta go Raikou, but it doesn't feel like a winning move, does it? Going Raikou doesn't feel great. Here's what you could do. You could Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss twice. Hope to not get full power. To go Charizard on the Endeavor turn. Sack Charizard, bring in Raikou, KO this. Then we got Raikou in at least. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's not so bad, huh? Or we could sack Sif. Maybe Sif isn't happening. Or, no, we sack Charizard because it can't even hit... well, we don't need to hit Swampert, do we? We hit Salamence, but... The Sard hits Salamence and it doesn't hit Arrow, it just dies to Arrow. Now, the fella did just go for the damn Endeavor and I got full powered, which is a complete disaster. We're in disaster territory. That was dreadful. That was dreadful. I need Registeel, and they went for the Astute Endeavor. They went for the Astute Endeavor there. Well, I think Registeel can still wall Arrow if it locks into Rock Slide or Double Edge, so I'm sacking Zard still. And I go Raikou. And then HP Grass. I want to not reveal Crunch, because then they'll know I don't have Sub. Okay, last is Sif, which is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So if this is Jolly Sif, it's going to, of course, outrun my +1 fella. I'm going to HP Grass, and then... We're sort of all in on Sif now, which is not a great scenario. I must dance. There's little to do but dance, I feel. And it's over. It's over. GG to opponent here. GG to opponent. Well, I don't know why... Oh, you and Tim. Wait a minute. Wait a moment. Oh, you can lock into EQ. That'll do it. Locking into EQ will do it. GG. Oh, it's, wow, it was Endure Arrow. Did you need to do that? Maybe. What, Intarination? Well, I suppose... I've never seen Endure Arrow in my life. I suppose I could have... Well, it's got Salak? Wait a minute. It's got Salak? Do I live? No. Salak Endure Arrow? What the hell is Salak Endure Arrow? Excuse me? Wait a minute. What the... GG. Why would you run... Isn't it faster than the world and already? What the hell is Salak Endure Arrow? You don't even hit very hard with that. No, it didn't make a difference in that end game. I think 2 Quakes. Well, why'd you endure that? You don't need to be faster. What are you, taunting me? Hey. That was rude. There was no need for that. There was no need for a thing like that. There was no need for something like that. That was a rude scenario. I could have danced and beaten you. Well, I suppose I couldn't have. But no, I could have mind-gamed the Endure if I knew it was happening, I guess. Anyway. We're up against Big Dumb Bunny. Oh, I forgot I can chat now. I can chat. They will let me chat now. Oh, Well. Oh, it might be Superman. That's actually not a terrible matchup because I don't even have any... I don't even have any... spikes. I don't even have... I'm not even layerable. I'm not even layerable. I'm a bit concerned about a toxic click here. Why don't you go Registeel first? They go Protect. Now I can go Zard fairly confidently. Because I don't think they will click Toxic or Rock Slide in this scenario, will they? Oh, look at this. Skarmory. I hope I get the big beat up. That would be great. On an incoming Blissey, that'd be perfect. I sure hope I do. Oh, whoa. Okay. Whoa. The Roar? I thought a Toxic maybe? Not a... I did not think a Roar was happening. I think I'll still Thunder Punch, even though it's telegraphed and such. Maybe they layer because they think they're faster. Many Metagross are not so speedy. I think they might Toxic my incoming Zard. I'm gonna... Okay, they didn't. They didn't do it. I'll go Zard this time. If they Toxic this time, I'm finished. Didn't happen. Well, they can... they're gonna Protect, obviously. So I'll Fire Blast first. Why don't I click Beat Up first? No, I don't want to necessarily reveal that. I'll click... Actually, click Hidden Power is probably the best play. They won't necessarily know that it's... Oh, crap. Damn, what if I clicked Brick Break? Wait, why wouldn't they Protect there? Oh, because I could sub, I guess. I could sub. They played around that. I would love a Fire Blast and KO this, I think, with Superpower. I might go... What's KO with Superpower? I did click the wrong move. Thank goodness I cancelled. Okay, there go Moltres. Well, Crit Superpower did good chip there, actually. Alright, well, this is probably just clicking Fire move. I could go Salamence. Salamence is actually a sweepable here, because Skarm is so low. We got Brick Break, did Tyranitar, and a potential Blissey in the back. Concern is possibly Raikou. Salamence also is Refresh from Moltres is what I'm thinking. I'll go Salamence right here. And I guess Flygon's an issue because it can still... I'll just HP Fly because maybe Flygon comes in to play around the DD. Now the Protect there is crazy because I could dance. I could very easily dance here, couldn't I? Could be checking for like Hydro Pump Mix Vents or something. Well, okay, the crit eliminated that. I think Brick Break would have done the last bit of damage. There's a Gengwei. There's a Gengwei to speak of. That's cool. That's cool. You know, that's like intriguing as ever. That's about as intriguing as ever. I think I sack Meta. I think it's a Meta sack. Meta is not that useful. There's no Swampert to lure. Explosion is dubious on such low health and such like that. So I think I want to go to... I want to get in my Raikou if I can get it in. Oh. Well, I managed to chip heal the Meta. Idian Dian. Idian Dian. That means a little bit in Chinese. Do you think now they call out the Charizard switch in? I don't know. I'll go there anyway. They didn't. They protected. I'm gonna HP Ice. Surely you protect again, right? I don't see why you're not protecting with this Flygon. It's free real estate. It's free chip. There's no downside. There's little downside to a thing like that. Maybe it's a mind game scenario where they don't want me to punch the tar, so they go straight there, you know. When they could protect it, there is value to a thing like that. There's value to a thing like that. And I'm being a little bit rude. I'm being rude to the opponent who's playing fine, and I'm just... Oh, why are you doing that? Well, why are you doing that? Right, how much did this Zard do with that Brick Break? Against... Shoot Sif. The thing is that they don't have Rock Slide on their Sif, so I'm totally fine with trading with this fella. The worst they can probably do is Crunch. I doubt they have rocks. Maybe Thunder? There's a chance of Thunder. Well, they checked for it. Do you think defensive Jirachi just dies here? Not quite, no. So a Slam could ruin my life, for sure. A Slam could ruin me, because Zard is actually insane in this matchup, isn't it? Threatening Flygon and Sif, both. And Moltres too, to be honest, it's not got infinite health. It's getting chipped down and such by the Sif. I maybe go Metagross. This has got to be Wish Jirachi, defensive Jirachi. How important is Reginald? Maybe if Reginald gets parried, that's not too bad. Well, okay. I honestly, if Molt comes in on the superpower, I'm not miffed. I'm even pretty happy to chip Flygon. I'll go Salamence on this, because I can refresh Toxic, and they probably can protect on this turn. That's just an obvious one. And I'll go Meta, because they're -1. So they can't KO with Quake, and I'm threatening Explode. The meta's... I'm down to throw it away hours ago, right? So I'm not too upset about meta or anything. There's probably Fire Punches here, right? I don't know. You think I should go Sif, then? Sif has... There's merit to a Sif go. They Fire Punch. And you see, now I think that there's a chance they protect, but I'm going to go Zard. If they protect, Zard is not the worst thing in the world. I'm thinking that Flygon comes in. That's exactly what I was thinking. They know it's HP Ice, don't they? Because they took damage on Sif, revealing that it was HP Ice. Revealing such. Do you think I go for a play here? I don't know. My gut tells me it's not necessary. My gut tells me that that's not necessary. Gungwei comes in. The Fire Blast would have been a bit better, but to chip that a little bit is also great. I'm going to bring in Raikou, who's unrevealed, because they're probably clicking T-Bolt there, not Wisp, in the face of a Sif. Or a Zard, sorry. And I'm going to click Crunch. Will I? Okay, what do you think they'd do? They probably... They don't know... I don't know if they go Flygon, they might not... Flygon might not be safe. They go Sif. They go Sif. They can Pursuit me. They could have Quake. Quake is possible. I'll check for it, I think. I'm going to go to Meta. They could Pursuit as well, which would chip me a bit. They Crunch. They just Crunch. I could have Calm-Minded there, actually. Well, I think Mash sort of goes crazy versus all. I could even... I'm actually inclined to Explode, even, because it would cover Moltres, and it would just pivot me out versus any switch in. And I don't think that they would go to Gengar on a possible Mash. And they see that I'm faster, too. I think Explode makes sense here. They go Gengar, well played, but it's not even that bad. Yeah, we trade with Molt here, which is good. Get rid of that. Getting rid of that is nice. We're almost at a point where Charizard just beats everything. Jirachi just needs to be chipped a bit. If Charizard gets slammed parried, that's a problem. I also... I'm sort of in a position where Sif is almost winning, but... Sif is almost winning. I'll go Registeel, just has good matchup versus most. I'm going to T-Wave this now that I'm here. It's probably going to Fire Punch, but maybe it won't. I actually wanted to get parried there. It means I'm immune to burn in the future. But that's okay. I'm going to go Sif right here, and then they slam again. And what if I Quake this time? Maybe they don't go Flygon, because the last time I doubled to Fella. Well, now I could DD on the Protect turn. And, do you reckon 2 Double-Edged just drops this on the way in? It's entirely possible. No. Yes. If considering Chip Heal, though, does it. If I high roll, it will. I'll Double-Edge on the way in. It Chip Heals up to 56, which is now Or I'll dance then. Ah. Interesting. Well, they can recoil me and kill me, which they might do. What if I make a Gamer's Maneuver and Quake? You reckon they would stay? They probably protect. I mean, no, they wouldn't protect. Protect is useless. I'm gonna Quake. They did protect, amazingly. Well, Dance again wouldn't have been that valuable. I'm gonna Double Edge now. They could get me, but now this is chipped massively, which is good. And this chip puts you in range of Fire Blast, I'm pretty damn sure. Nothing else comes in on Zard, so Zard might just break through. Might have a Zard breakthrough on our hands. Do I live a... I'm speedier than this Genghis. Charizard's speedier than this Genghis. That's great info. That's great info. It's defensive Genghis, and it's going to defeat me with T-Bolt. I'm going to just go Raikou. And Crunch is good because it chips Flygon more. Might even 2-hit, possibly. I'll just go Raikou. If Raikou gets burned, I don't even think it's the end of the world either. If Raikou gets burned, who's will speak to him? Will anyone speak to Raikou? Raikou got parried? Oh, that's annoying. But it's not a huge deal, I guess. Or T-Bolt the Sif. I'll keep Raikou as a Gengar switch-in. It actually is a good Gengar switch-in. So we'll go to, I guess we'll go Salamence here. They do have Quake. I was thinking in case they go Quake, I go here. Insane. From Yim. Well, they don't know I got Brick Break. They don't know I got Brick Break, so I just KO. And then, they are faster than me here. But who needs the Salamence anymore? It's not even useful. I just sack it, to be honest. And then I go Raikou and I click Crunch. I think I should have this. There's a possible way to throw, I guess, but who's asking? I'll go Reginald. I'll go Zard right now. And the thing is, Gengar's slower than me, so if I chip it a little bit, it's dead to Fire Blast. I just have to land a Fire Blast, that's it. And I also think I live a Thunderbolt from defensive Gengar. I do live a Thunderbolt from defensive Gengar, but not if they crit, and I miss Fire Blast also. Ah! Ah! What in the... That's garbage, man. That's garbage, that's garbage. That's garbage. They've killed me, they've killed me. They have killed me. You've gone and you've ruined my life with that. You've gone and you've ruined my whole life. You also powered my Raikou, you damn... Destiny Bond, whatever. I think you actually wanted Raikou alive because you can chip heal against it. Out of range of Reginald getting you, but I mean, it's not even really... Maybe I'd tie. I will get you, man. That's garbage. That's so unlucky. The Fire Blast missed into the Thunderbolt crit. When I know that I lived the T-Bolt. I know it. Okay. Does Quake KO Smeargle? Probably. That's a spiritual win. Whatever. Who cares about the points? I win in spirit, and that's what counts. Rock Slide has a high chance to KO. Post Sand. And Double Edge. What was just Double Edge? Just because it's pretty much guaranteed to KO. Unless I get a massive low roll. I just did 100. The little bit of chip is fine, just to guarantee that KO, I think. There's Jirachi. And, what is this fella? What if I just Quake directly? Because Dance, there could be a switch in. Alright, you think there's a flying type of some description? We'll throw out a Rock Slide. Oh yeah, it's a Skarmory. Ooh. Yahoo! Go Charizard on what is probably a Protect turn. Roar being clicked. Intriguing. Who is intrigued by that? Starmie. I think I'm intending... I would be inclined for a Reginald entry. T-Wave! Or Celeb, hello. I think we go Sif because it's sackable and we can do the Double Edge sack, maybe. No, I'll go Zard. Zard has the biggest Fire Blast ever. Even Starmie's taken a chunk. Which it's taken 31. Yeah. 31 is a lot of damage. This looks as if it could be defensive Starmie. Would defensive Starmie take that much from Fire Blast though? I'm not entirely certain. I T-Wave the fella. They might T-Wave me. I would accept it. Probably need something status so I can switch it in on stuff. I think that makes some sense. Go for the double edge here. This is awkward because the Starmie sort of walls me. I'll go Raikou actually, because Raikou kind of threatens everything. If I calm mind up. Snorlax does stop me there. We gotta force the issue somehow here. I'm thinking they might Quake. They slam and I get parried. Oh. No good at all. That's no good. Salamence could be still a win con though. I can refresh, of course. I'm gonna go Meta. Meta is also a nice breaker. It hits everything except Jirachi, but Rachi's very threatenable. Oh yes. Oh yes. The Thunder Punch on the Skarmory is very nice. They go here. Want to just mash? Or they're trying to sub-pass somewhere. They're trying to fish for misses. I wonder if they have Recover. They do have Recover. How intriguing. Okay, I'm going to go Zard now because they can't sub or they die. And if they recover, I'm speedier. And then I will probably double to Raikou on the Starmie coming in. That's probably what must be done. And then we get a free Thunderbolt at least to chip Snorlax. A little bit. And then, well, why don't I go Salamence again now? They just slammed again. Damn it. I really was hoping that I could come in on an Earthquake there. I thought an Earthquake on Meta was coming down. It's okay. And I mash now. Well, look. I'll Thunder Punch. Just in case they get up to any funny business. Sub-Leech Recover BP. Is that the set? Oh dear. I'm about to reveal that I don't have thing. Go Raikou right here. They went Snorlax this time. Okay, I'm gonna go Reginald now, which might be dangerous because I might need this for Starmie, but I also have a Raikou. Throw out a T-Wave. They got full powered there. I don't know. They just continuously slamming. They have Curse. Okay. They got Curse. That's kind of bad, huh? Well, I'm actually... I think I just Brick Break against this repeatedly to chip it down. The Slam did not parry me that time. And Snorlax dead means that... Well, I can dance now. Can't I? For now, the definite Snorlax deal withing. Snorlax is dealt with firmly. And Raikou might just win the battle here then. Unless it gets defeated by Jirachi. But Jirachi is sort of awkward against others. It just crunched straight up for damage. Didn't do as much as I thought. That must be full Spadef right there. Damn. They got me. You got me there. Now you might go start. You were Skarm. Okay, I'm happy to get rid of Skarm. That's good. Getting rid of something is nice. I'm going to go Registeel now because it does wall this. And then we got the pretty free T-Wave, which will make my future more prosperous. I will have a more prosperous future as a result of that. Go to Charizard. Alright, I'm gonna go Raikou right here. Oh! Got surfed. And my issue here is that, damn, Celebi is full Spadef. Okay, I might lose this battle after all. The mash miss is a bit of a problem, huh? I think T-waving this is important. Although, I don't know. Okay, I could explode here and just deal with this. Yeah, I might try to recover. Might be a good... And then Charizard kind of just cleans up, huh? They probably didn't expect the straight up explode there. How many Fire Blasts I got left? 4. No pressure from enemies, so... I could have maybe not Fire Blasted on that turn just because it's obvious they're protecting, but still. Brick Break this time to preserve PP. Hopefully we land this one. This is the most important one. The double protect attempt. I think Brick Break does the last 17. I hope it does. I guess I'll calc it. I hope it does the last 17, because otherwise I'm kind of screwed. Fire Blast did this much. Brick Break does 11 to 13. Oh, no. Oh, no! This is one of the worst losses. God, I hate that. I hate that. I'm out of Fire Blasts. God damn it. No. No. Crit Brick Break. End me forever. End me forever. Ah! Have I won a battle? I think I haven't. Oh my god, come on. Double Protect is a stupid mechanic when you think about it, huh? Just like... coin flip to get bailed out. And I suppose it doesn't always bail you out, but... I might ponder that. I might ponder that. Do I like Double Protect as a mechanic? It's easy to say when I just lost because of it. Very easy to say when it just lost me the battle. That it's oh, what a terrible mechanic. What a dreadful mechanic that I just lost to just then. Yeah, this team might be too much for me. There's not even any layers or anything. Not even any layers or anything like that. Whoa. Great turn 2. We got Charizard in on Furry. I'm going to just go for the Blast. Do you reckon they'll play into Beat Up? They did. I think it KOs. If not, they're Dead to Sand, I think. Or they're on Death's Door. Dead to Sand. Goodbye, Blissey. You're going to have problems versus Raikou, my mate. You're going to have problems. Well, look who I have here. It's. I'm probably going Meta. And then I'm going to double the Charizard again. Whew. Ooh, now this is cool. Now this is cool. Now this is cool. Now this is how the team's supposed to play. This is how it's supposed to go. Is I'm supposed to get all the good matchups and every bait successful. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to go. And then we call out correctly that they Quake. And then we have Zard in again against a Jirachi. Well, wouldn't you know that Fire beats... And they have gone and they've missed Toxic. How dreadful. I have Brick Break. Why don't I just go for it? Why don't I just click it? Crunch, is it? Ooh. Pursuit Sif. Well, of course it is with Furry. Nothing for Zard, do you? You have nothing for Zard, do you? Let's all pretend that this was the only game I played today, because this one went swimmingly. Let's all pretend that this was the only one that happened. Because this one went quite well. I'll say that this one went spectacularly. Oh, a full paralysis on the turn that you may have made your layer. Oh, no. Well, that's... and it's just all in a day's work for Jimothy Cool. A classic Jimothy win. As they often happen. As they often happen. And that's the only game that I ever played today. And there's no evidence that I ever lost to a Fire Blast miss or anything of that sort. No. There's nothing like that. Jirachi stolen my Fire Blast and getting a double protect? Never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Scrundle is happening there. You guys like Scrandle? You guys click off when I play Scrandle? You only want Gen 3 Pokemon? You only want to play You only want Gen 3 Pokemon? I could play True Evil, the team. That's BP. That's full pass. True Evil. Forgot I had that in the builder. I put that in there for my video on the topic. What's one? What's one? That's Porygon 2. Calm Mind spam. No. I don't play Pokemon all the time. Sometimes I rate food at the footy. Sometimes we rate food from the football game. This is good too. You can relate to this. I promise that this... I promise that you can relate to this. I promise that this is good. Pie, peas, chips, and gravy with a pint of Pepsi. That's a damn tongue twister. Or the Mac chocolate potato at McDonald's. I think I don't respect chocolate on chips, personally, so I'm going to go with no. I think the pizza dog is far better than cheesy chips. The pizza dog is quite fun, in fact. I might even get that in sincerity. The lamb Donna wrap, I think, is destroying the cup of poo-poo. Cup of poo? I don't think Cup of Poo has a leg to stand on. Yard-long boomstick chili cheese hot dog, brother. Or the pies, peas, chips, and gravy, mate. That's 32 quid for that thing. I'm not... 32 quid you would pay for that enormous chili cheese hot dog you can't even eat. You people are crazy. What are you talking about? You're paying 32 quid for an inconvenience, damn it. How do you even eat that damn thing? I'm getting the normal, the pies, peas, chips, and gravy, mate. The fajita flatbread, well, the beer's not even included, so what is even the point? The festive loaded fries. I'm trying to figure out what is this. It's like a bit of chicken or something. Click on that, I suppose. Hot dog with 2 drinks. Oh, $40.20. I'm still clicking on it because this looks terrible. Never mind, the 40 quid was too much. 30 quid for the giant hot dog was not too much. I guess the hot dog was giant. You're getting more value. I'm getting what I'm paid for, brother. This hot dog. Like 10 hot dogs stacked into each other. The steak rag pudding with chips, peas, and cheese, mate. Am I crazy for thinking this looks better? These mushy peas aren't that much. They look like normal-ish peas. The teriyaki chicken probably is going to win there. Donna meat and chips or the chicken satay sticks? I'm inclined for a chicken satay stick. Personally speaking. Okay, well this mushy pea is looking dire. That looks like vomit. That's vomit on in a bun. In a cup. This chicken burger is not looking great, but I would... Never mind. It was a bit of a plain chicken burger, but the chicken itself looked fine. I don't see how that's better than literal slop in a cup, man. Kebab pie is... It's probably way better than it looks. You've taken the worst photo in history. It's probably not too bad, but you've taken a terrible photo. But this probably wins. The steak with sauce, mate. What happened to this cheese pizza? What is going on with this cheese pizza? The Kahuna burger is far better. Wait, why is that only 48? That looks fine. That looks like a fine burger. What's wrong with this burger? Let me inspect. I'm inspecting the burger. What's wrong with this burger to justify 40%? Am I missing something? How much was it? 7 quid? That's not too bad. It's cheaper than Sydney prices. What's wrong with this burger? What happened to what's going on with the burger? Is something bad on the burger that I can't see? It's a perfectly cromulent burger. 48% is very low for this. It should be like a 70% or something. Anyway. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, folks. I will stream again soon. Since I am able to. Therefore, the asynchronous chat is yesterday's concept. Thank you all for taking part in the asynchronous chat. It was a fun social experiment. It was a social experiment. The whole time it was just a social... You were all an experiment for my data. I've gathered all of your data. I've harvested it all, and I will feed it into my brain so that I can become a conglomerate of all of you who have entered the asynchronous chat. You have been fools, all of you, to feed me information that I can then use in my mind, and I can say things like, how do I make the thin hamster? I can now say that, and you can't stop me from saying it. You can't stop me. We'll see you later, folks.